Hi and welcome to Memories in Paper Form, your ultimate destination for everything crafty and creative. Whether you're a seasoned crafter or just starting out, something on our channel will inspire you. And today I am back with a scraps to embellishment swap. This is for the Captain's Monthly Partner Swap, which if you've been watching other videos, Ginger has changed the way that we are swapping on Ginger's Corner, and just to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting, and just changing the way we're swapping. And this is the theme of Birthday Bash, and it is a partner swap, so it is a swap between myself and another person, or between two different people, but the requirements for this swap is slightly different. So you need to make, for this specific swap, you need to make a title, which I've done here. You need to make a journal card, which I've done here, these two here. I'll explain a little bit about this in a moment. And then you need to make two coordinating embellishments, which I have done here. These two are my coordinating embellishments. I do have a few other pieces at the back there, which I'll explain to you in a minute. Because in sticking with Ginger's two-layered requirements for the New Year swap, this little banner has got the base layer, it's got each of the little buntings, it's got the strip at the back, and all of the layers and all the pieces are inked. So that does count as 1, 2, 3, 4 layers if you're counting it like that. So I've made that. I've made the little set of gifts as well. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, and then if you count the inking, it's a minimum of 4 layers. I've done the same with my title, which I've used the same colors in all 3 of these, the same colored paper in all 3 of these, and that's everything's been inked. I'm going to put one together. These are all 3 of these are Cricut cut files. And then what I've done for my journaling block to go with these is I've taken the same images as here and I've flattened it down to a print and cut. Now I will be redoing these because the quality of the print on my machine, on my printer, is very bad at the moment. I don't know why. I'm getting a new printer. This printer is broken. It's not printing properly anymore. But I wanted to show you the 2-layer embellishment requirements. You can even do that with a print and cut. So I started with a single flat file like this. I inked the edges, so that would technically count as 2. But then what I did was I added I cut out a second set of the presents, and I've popped that up on the foam tape there to give it a little bit of dimension. So that will then be my second layer. Even though technically, because I print and cut it and then I inked around it, that would then technically count as 2 layers. But I just wanted to add that extra and make sure that I did stay within the requirements and add that extra piece of foam taped embellishment to the side. Now I will be doing the same with this second journal spot and the flags at the top. I cut an extra set and I will be popping those up on foam. However, I will be reprinting these because they didn't come out very nicely. So I will be reprinting those before I send them to my partner. But I just wanted to get my video out to show you so that I can get these a little bit ahead and get things done. So as I said, these are Cricut cut files. All 3 of the embellishments that I have are Cricut cut files. Yes, I wrote the happy birthday out in pen on my base. That's just so I can line my letters up nicely. It's the Cricut hack I learned ages ago. The reason I did it, I usually do it with my stylus, but I couldn't find it, so I just used a pen. But you're not going to see it, and if you do, it's going to give it just a slight little shadow underneath. So I've cut all my pieces. I'm not going to ink this set. I think I'm going to leave it blank, just because the set I'm keeping, this is my set, just because I didn't really like how it came out in terms of the inking. I don't know, I just didn't like it. It looked a little bit dirty, but I will I'm not going to ink these, I'm just going to assemble them. So yes, I hope everyone has had a fantastic new year, and that you've had some time to spend in your craft rooms, and that you've gotten some really nice crafty gifts this year. I know I did. So I'm going to start by building this up. I'm starting with the blue covers the whole base. So I'm going to be putting my pink on the blue like that. And then I'm going to stick the blue onto the white background. I am using art glitter glue. I buy the big 8-ounce bottle and I just refill my little bottle because I find the little bottle is easier to hold on to than the great big 8-ounce bottle. So yes, I'm filling that. I'm using the art glitter glue, and then I'm just going to line this up roughly in here. It's got a pretty big offset like that. And there we go. And now I'm just going to, that's part of the cake, that's part of that one, that's the bunting, that's the words. Right, I believe that one is this one's. Right. Then I need to get my green bow, because the green bow needs to go on there. It's just got a little piece of a paper thingy there. Let me rip that out. So yes, as I was saying, I didn't like the way the inking looked on this cardboard. I don't know why this cardstock is, I don't know, it just doesn't take the inking very well, I think, and it just looked wrong. So yes, I should have popped that up, pop that down before I pop the cardstock down. Anyway, in that case, I'm just going to slice it off there, just like that. So yes, so with the partner swap, I believe you can only have 2 partners. You can only be on 2, you can only have 2 different partners. The requirements and things have changed slightly on Ginger's Corner and how we swap, but I think it's going to be for the best. It's better having the mini swaps have changed as well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Ginger's Corner is a YouTube channel as well as a Facebook group where you can get some amazing inspiration. Join a swap or 2 if you wish. Even if you don't want to swap, you can just join the group for inspiration purposes. She runs lots of giveaways and games, and there's always inspiration. They've got Ginger's got folders or where you can put all your work that you're working on in based on a theme, and you can have a look and see all of that information. You don't have to swap. Obviously swapping is a big perk to being a member of the group, and the way that the swapping has changed, I think it will be a lot more beneficial to a lot more people. Sorry, I'm just tidying up those edges there. And then I just need to grab my last bow for this, and then we are done with this embellishment. So yes, as I said, I used all the same paper for all the embellishments, and I used the same files that I used for this one, the same cut files, and I flattened them and I turned them into a print and cut, which I was then able to use to make the journal blocks. But as I said, the journal blocks, the ones that I'm printed, my printer's giving out, so I think those ones, I know for a fact I won't be sending those. I will redo them. I just need to get my hands on a new printer. So yes, but that will be way before the swap is due. So yes, there we have it. So I've made the little presents. That's fantastic. I'm going to put the baseline down for the bunting. That's the back.
Right, so there you have it. I've made my 2 embellishments and my title, and this will be going with my other swap items. I will reprint the others, as I said, before I send them off to my partner. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you on my channel again soon. Bye for now.